Hello Mabuhay, Antonio is back again with another salute video, and this is the first salute video for 2026, you heard it right, 2025 is already over, it's 2026, and in this video, I will be saluting on one of the greatest modern preschool shows recently released by Disney for Disney Junior, and that is, Ariel, from 2024, and no, this is not a canon TV series. It's an alternate different universe set apart from the movie franchise, The Little Mermaid. It's a preschool safer universe for that. I like this series a lot, to be honest, and that's what I am gonna do now. This series reintroduces Ariel in a way that is gentle, educational, and emotionally meaningful for young viewers. So without further ado, let's start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Disney Junior's Ariel, which premiered in 2024, is a preschool-focused animated series based on the classic Disney movie, The Little Mermaid, from 1989. In this modernized adaptation, Ariel is portrayed as 8 years old, making her closer in age and emotional development to the intended audience, which are preschoolers, kindergartners and early grade school children. This version of Ariel is curious, very imaginative, adorable, and kind-hearted. The show is designed for children ages 3 to 8, with stories that emphasize exploration, communication, and social-emotional growth rather than actual romance or conflict. Instead of retelling the original movie, the series creates new underwater adventures that help children understand everyday situations through fantasy. One of the strongest aspects of this series is how Ariel's age is reflected in her behavior and thinking. At 8 years old, Ariel is still learning how the world works around her. She asks questions, makes mistakes, and learns from them in ways that feel realistic for young children. She isn't portrayed as perfect or overly mature, which wouldn't make sense. Instead, she shows excitement, frustration, and empathy, emotions that preschool viewers can recognize in themselves. This makes Ariel feel approachable rather than idealized. The show subtly teaches that being curious is not a flaw, but something that needs guidance and responsibility. And now for the characters and its meaning. Ariel is the central character of the series and is portrayed as an 8-year-old mermaid whose defining traits are curiosity, kindness, and imagination. Her age is crucial to understanding her behavior. She is still learning emotional regulation, communication, and responsibility. Rather than being rebellious, this version of Ariel is exploratory. She asks questions because she wants to understand the world around her, not because she wants to defy rules. This framing allows young viewers to see curiosity as healthy when paired with listening and growth. Internally, Ariel represents the idea that learning comes from experience, reflection, and guidance, not harsh judgment. She is very adorable that I feel like I wanna give her a hug. King Triton is portrayed as a protective but supportive father figure. Unlike harsher interpretations in past adaptations, this version emphasizes calm authority and guidance. He encourages Ariel's growth while setting boundaries appropriate for her age. This models healthy parenting dynamics for children, showing that rules can coexist with love and understanding. His role reinforces emotional safety rather than fear-based obedience, making it a lot safer for all younger kids who are viewing in. Flounder serves as Ariel's closest friend and emotional anchor. He represents reassurance, loyalty, and peer companionship. Through Flounder, the series demonstrates how friendship helps children process uncertainty and build confidence. His presence reinforces teamwork and mutual support rather than competition. He's very cute indeed. Sebastian functions as a mentor-like figure, offering structure, reminders, and gentle correction. Instead of strict enforcement, he guides Ariel through explanation and encouragement. He represents the internal voice of responsibility that children slowly develop as they grow, while they still can during childhood. And last but not the least, this is Tonti Ursula, which is a preschool-friendly variant of the antagonistic character from the 1989 movie. Rather than being evil like the original, she is a beloved auntie towards Ariel, and she has fun magical tricks for the mere children. That's why Disney toned those characters down in behavior to make it age-appropriate for all children, especially like this. The supporting cast reflects diversity in personality and strengths, emphasizing collaboration over individuality. Each character contributes something unique, reinforcing the idea that communities thrive when differences are respected. This supports the internalized message that belonging does not require sameness. This character focus matters by clearly defining each main character's role. Disney Junior's Ariel creates a balanced emotional ecosystem. Ariel represents curiosity and growth, Triton represents guidance and safety, friends represent emotional support, mentors represent learning and accountability. Together, they form a structure that subtly teaches emotional intelligence without explicit instruction. Oh, not to mention that Ariel has friends, like Fernie, Lucia, Ayana and Alana. They have a fun set of friendship circle around her. I like the series so much I couldn't let go. Disney Junior's Ariel succeeds in embedding lessons naturally into its storytelling. Episodes often focus on communication, teamwork, patience, and understanding others' feelings. What makes these lessons effective is that they are internalized, not forced. The show does not lecture the audience. Instead, it allows children to observe consequences, emotional responses, and resolutions through Ariel's experiences. For example, when Ariel misunderstands a situation, the solution comes through open-minded listening and cooperation, not punitive judgment or fear. This reinforces emotional safety and trust. These quiet lessons can also resonate with older viewers, reminding them that learning emotional skills is a lifelong process. The underwater world in this series is colorful, imaginative, and welcoming. The environments encourage curiosity about the ocean, sea life, and cooperation within a community. Mermaid culture is presented as diverse and playful, helping children understand that communities thrive on differences and collaboration. Music, sound design, and visuals work together to reinforce mood and understanding, especially for little children who learn visually or audibly, in their own ways. And to address some questionable criticism from other generic people in the public, some viewers may compare the series to the 1989 Little Mermaid and feel it lacks complexity. However, that comparison misses the point. This version of Ariel is not meant to replicate the original. It is designed to meet children at their developmental level. Its simplicity is intentional, and its depth exists in emotional understanding rather than dramatic storytelling, unlike the original cinematic movie. Overall, Disney Junior's Ariel succeeds as a thoughtful reimagining. By portraying Ariel as an 8-year-old girl, the series emphasizes growth, empathy, and curiosity, in ways young viewers can absorb naturally. It reminds us that stories don't need to be loud or dramatic to be meaningful. Sometimes, the quiet lessons are the ones that stay with us the longest. Ariel needs to be a lot younger to be relatable with preschoolers, but a little bit older than the target audience to be a good role model for them. Although Disney Junior's Ariel from 2024 is primarily intended for preschool audiences, I was able to watch and appreciate the series despite being a late teenager now, which places me well outside its target demographic. The reason this was possible is not because the show is trying to appeal to older viewers directly, but because its storytelling operates on universal emotional principles rather than age-restricted themes. Curiosity, learning boundaries, making mistakes, and growing through guidance are experiences that do not disappear with age. From an internalized perspective, watching this series as an older viewer shifts the experience from identification to reflection. Instead of seeing myself as Ariel, I observe Ariel's growth as a representation of early emotional development, something I have already passed through, but can still recognize and evaluate. This creates a different type of engagement, not entertainment driven by novelty, but understanding driven by retrospection. The simplicity of the show becomes a strength rather than a limitation. It allows the viewer to focus on intent, structure, and emotional messaging without distraction. In this sense, watching Disney Junior's Ariel becomes less about age compatibility and more about media literacy, understanding how children's media is designed to shape emotional intelligence responsibly. And do you know why this perspective matters? By acknowledging the age difference openly, the salute avoids confusion or defensiveness. It clarifies that appreciation does not require being the intended audience. only a willingness to engage thoughtfully. This reinforces the broader point of the salute that meaningful content can still offer value when viewed with maturity and context. I give Disney Junior's Ariel, from 2024, a strong salute and a 9.7 out of 10 for age-appropriate storytelling, emotional value, and respectful adaptation. That ends this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and comment what you think about Disney Junior's Ariel from 2024. Your feedback is always appreciated. Stay tuned for more rants and salutes on this channel. Until then, it's over and out for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.